It's great. Everything's going
I
well.
forgot my.
Hey, everybody. I'm going to welcome once again to BND Live, the Dungeons & Dragons live stream where a group of high school friends attempts to play Dungeons & Dragons remotely via the internet. With us, as always, we have Steven as Finric the Monk, Tim as Twizzard the Wizard, Erin as Agnes the Bard, Chris as Paelias the Cleric, and joining us for the first time, we have Mike as Brock Amazing Paw. We'll find out what he is soon. And I am Shawn, your ever faithful and humble DM, and this is B&D Live. All right, everybody. Let's do a little recap. Let's do a little recap from last time, shall we? It was dark. It was late afternoon. Twizzard and Paelias found and picked some flowers to bring back down the mountain after vanquishing the land shark. Agnes talks with the king and queen about getting back to Odavakar, and Queen Hilda has an amulet with a teleportation circle image that an artificer of their court, Faramund, had given her. Agnes sends them home to discover the fate of their daughter. Meanwhile, Agnes knows her dad is with Lily, and they're either sailing down the western coast of Centralia or hiking over the mountains of Goliath. We're not quite sure. On Dillik, Duara pays 3 potions, 1 healing and 2 lesser restoration, for the flowers and the teeth of the boulette. And you set sail for Sina, Dillik afternoon. Galdinger headed to Windmill to stay safe. Galdinger headed to Windmill to stay safe. Right, because Agnes warned him. That's what that was about. Old Marge gives Falrith's head the blood magic special, and Finric gets some special fishing supplies from Old Lang. On DePaul, Agnes buys more chalk for a circle, and you pay 50 gold for Nathan Jenkins to find a crew and sail for Windmill as you depart for Wesleyville via teleportation circle. Look at you guys living it up. You appear in the cramped secret room in the Duke's estate. Twizzard opens the chest and sets off a fiery trap. You do get a large amount of platinum and a magic box, but the guards and then the Duke himself close in. Agnes dimension doors herself and Finric out of there, and between some quick thinking, a fog cloud, mislead, and misty step, both Paelias and Twizzard manage to make it out, leaving only the old fish finger surprise behind in the chest.
And the hat.
And the hat, yes, you use the hat of disguise as well.
What did I get myself into?
Yeah, it's a great question. Great question, Mike. Welcome to the party. Speaking of Mike, we'll find out who and what you and where you are in a little bit. All right, so Paelias, you are out here on this road here.
I lost the battle cam. Is this still showing?
Yeah, you guys see the battle cam, right?
I see.
Oh, I got it.
All right. So you could pin it to make it big. So you are over here. Twizzard, you are in the center, just outside the main building, but you're still in this courtyard.
Am I still visible?
I believe you are actually, yes. And then I'm going to say wait a minute, where was Mr. Bones during that whole incident?
Did he ever come over? I don't know that he ever came over.
Is he in a bag of holding?
He's in a bag of holding. Sounds.
He was in the bag of holding, yes.
Yes.
That's where he was.
Let's
we folded him up for travel.
Retcon. He's with Finric in the bag of holding. And speaking of which, you dimension doored where, Agnes? Just like You just picked a direction? Or did you make
Well,
an educated
I
guess?
probably was familiar with so I knew that going up those main stairs, that if I turned to the left, that would have been the Duke's office, right?
Something like that.
Okay, so I probably would have known what was kind of in that general vicinity. So I probably went towards the front and corner, the left front corner and caddy corner. Like I probably tried to do.
So if you guys were in the heart of this building, would you be out here, or would you be the back toward the magic town?
Probably. Well, where was the secret? Where was the secret place?
The secret thing is sort of near the back of this main building.
Okay, then it
so you probably
was
went out the
probably
back.
closer to Magic Town. Yeah, probably towards Wimblecats.
Sure, that's fair. So let's catch up with Twizzard, who is invisible. Twizzard, you're in the center of the courtyard. The guards are searching everywhere. What would you like to do?
I think my my visible self is still in the room, standing there, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
split.
yeah, but they realize that it's not really you.
I hope there's still one guy who thinks it's still me and keeps looking at me. But okay, all right. So I guess, do I see anyone else from the group?
No, you do not. You see the guards looking around. You see some nobles looking quizzically at the guards. You see some just normal folks going about their business, probably working finance or something else boring. No offense to finance people out here, but yeah, it's just it's just a general day, other than the sort of commotion caused by the guards searching around real quick.
Okay, so I know I lose invisibility if I attack or cast a spell. So as long as I just am cool, all is well.
Stay
Is
cool,
Sending
baby.
Stone
No.
considered a spell?
It is not. You could sending stone.
All right, so I'm gonna send stone Paelias, because he was the next closest to me, and say, where did you end up? Not sure where I am.
Hey man, I'm hiding in plain sight in the crowd. Got my hat on.
All right, Finric, where did you guys end up?
I don't know.
Agnes, where the hell are you guys?
We're heading towards Wimblecats.
Where am I and where's Wimblecats?
Do you know how to get to Magic Town?
This whole place is Magic Town.
No. Magic Quarter, where the two towers are.
Oh, okay. All right, I still have nightmares about that area. All right.
Go towards Wimblecats.
Guard
Okay.
walks past.
Do you know where Paelias is? Because he doesn't know where he is either.
I'm
No,
stalling
did
the
you
crowd.
ask Paelias?
I asked Paelias.
And he doesn't know?
Told me to ask you.
Oh, well, he's probably somewhere in the main section of town by the building we just escaped from.
And
I'll,
I'm right
Sunny's
next
going
to
to
Agnes, right? So I can physically talk to Agnes.
Yes, you're right
Yeah,
next
we're
to
not
him.
invisible. We're just, we dimension doored, we showed up outside, and now we're just walking towards Wimblecat.
Can the other guys see the towers?
Great question. Twizzard might be able to, depending on where in that courtyard are. Paelias absolutely can.
All right,
I
so I just
absolutely
yell
can.
out. I just yell out, "Hey, Paelias!"
Oh,
You do, huh?
But
you're invisible. Why would you do
The
that?
guard who's passing right by you turns and looks directly where you are.
okay, I scamper away.
And
from
he
the
goes to like swing his thing just as you actually give me a dexterity save. See if this
Did I
makes
hear
sense.
that?
You did not hear it. No, you're far enough away from that.
12.
He impacts. Does a 17 hit? I'm guessing it does.
It just barely hits.
But I don't think it turns you visible.
No.
Is that true?
Because he didn't
I
attack.
didn't attack.
All right. But you do take 3 damage, and this guy knows someone was there as you jump back. He swings again and connects with air. But he immediately blows his whistle, and you see some guards who had moved further away sort of start coming toward him.
All right, I head the opposite direction.
Okay, so you're in a U. The building you came out of is the base of the U. Do you want to head toward the opening of the U?
Yes.
Or do you want to duck in one of the other Parliament buildings?
No, I want to head towards the main road.
All right,
Out
so
of here.
you head out. With the blowing of the whistle and the guards sort of moving in a swipe, any other people who are like just going about their business start to like, oh, and they're like all start. So you sort of join in the wave, trying not to like bump into anyone in your invisible form, and the guards sort of. He calls out, and they're like, form a line. So they're going to try to form a line, but you have passed them by the time they form their line.
Sweet.
You get to the end of the U, and you notice in front of you the very fancy inn that you guys had went to. Across the main street from that is the toy shop that you bought your magical plushies at one point.
You might need to replenish yours.
Do you want to go straight? Do you want to go right, or do you want to go left?
Which way can I see the towers? Which way to the towers?
You would be able to see the towers now. So if you you get to the intersection, and you're like, oh my god, where am I? And you turn around, and the towers are basically directly behind you.
All right, I've had enough guards. I'm heading towards the towers.
So you've gotten here. The towers are over here. To go to the towers, you either need to go around this way or around this way.
Okay, I'll go to the north.
Okay. All right. So you head toward the fancy. You know that Galdinger's house is there. Lady Norfolk Leyway and his his house is there. And you head that direction.
I think that's the inn that was crossroad. Probably. All right. Cool. I'm on my way.
All right. Paelias, you are moving along that road to the south of Parliament. Finric, did you say something to him about the towers? Did I hear that?
I guess I was asking about the towers. I guess we should ask him. I guess I'm sending Stone full eyes. Hey, do you see those? Do you see the two towers in Magic Town?
You do. Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You can see it.
I do.
Great, we're heading that way. That's around where Wimblecats is.
Okay, have you heard from Wizard? Because he messaged me real quick, but then kind of cut out.
Yeah, he asked me if I knew where I was, and I said no. But then I'm with Agnes, and Agnes knows where we are.
Okay, so we're all just gonna be at the towers?
Yeah, well, around there, Wimblecats. You'll recognize it.
Oh, Wimblecats. Okay, I'll see you there.
Yeah.
All right.
I go toward Wimblecats.
Sounds good. Yeah. You would probably remember where that is.
Well, it's toward towers, so I'll just head toward towers.
Yeah, once you get in the neighborhood, you'll recognize it. Twizzard, you are also, you guys spent enough time in Wesleyville, so you probably know where you're going. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. So you slowly make your way.
Maybe a Baggins shows up somewhere anyway.
If you'd like, you can make a perception check if you'd like to
Is that shady?
I'm good. I don't need a Baggins. I just confuse him because you can't see me.
That's very true. You're still. How long does that last? How long does yours last?
Up to an hour. I intend to milk it as long as I can.
Amazing. All right.
Is your other person just standing there?
Yes.
Yeah, that's interesting. Actually, you know what? Yeah. You get into the estates. You're making sure not to touch anyone, so you're on your best behavior for the most part. But you suddenly feel a severing, and you would realize that your mislead impersonator has been dispelled.
Do I become visible?
Oh, what does the spell say?
I don't know if it says anything about early termination on the other end.
That's interesting.
Let's see here.
That is
it just
interesting.
says Lasts for the duration, but invisibility ends if you attack or cast a spell.
That's interesting because they're dispelling the doppelganger. You're nowhere near it. I'm gonna say you're still invisible if you want to be.
Sweet, I do.
All right.
But now I know what you look like.
Oh, they definitely know what you look like.
Uh-oh.
I wanna
They
What?
find Agnes and get the
change my
get a
face?
disguise. I'll get a
definitely know
disguise.
what you look like.
I'll put a hat on.
Yeah, maybe you could wear the hat.
Turn yourself into a bird.
Wait, what was that? I turned to a bird?
Yeah, like an eagle.
Polymorph.
Oh, yeah, I could. No, someone's gonna chain me up to like a cart if I turn to a horse or something. If I'm an eagle or a bear, they'll be like, they're gonna shoot me.
All right, so you guys are heading over. Finric and Agnes, you're the first to arrive. Do you go in?
To Wimblecats? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd like to see
Nope.
Wimblecat if he's okay.
All right, you guys open the door to Wimblecats. Honestly, it's kind of nice to be back. You know, it's been a while. You've had some adventures. The sort of familiar, zany interior of Wimblecats is a little bit refreshing. You see him talking to a hooded figure with a wooden shield and a staff. And he's just finishing saying, "Well, if what you want is a magical plushie, well, then I have the place for you. The name of it is what is the name of it? I always forget. Oh, look at that, Agnes and Finric. Well, I'll be. Do you guys remember the name of that shop that sells magical plushies?
Is it Stuffies?
I think it might be. Let me just check my memory banks. In the meantime, Brock, would you like to describe your appearance for Finric and Agnes?
Well, I'm tall. I'm hooded, as you mentioned. I am carrying a wooden staff, and I'm kind of hiding my scales, so to speak, my dragony appearance. I think. Does that sound good? Does that go?
Sounds pretty good. I'd buy it. I'd buy it.
Hey, man.
What's up?
What's going on?
Up.
Hey.
We're Agnes and Finric here. It's a pleasure to meet you. Are you a friend of Wimblecats?
While we
I
just. Oh.
Are you
Nope.
Wimblecats?
Well, yeah, no, I am Wimblecat. I run Wimblecat's House of Wonder, and just think about my own shop name. I remember the name of the other one. It's the Stuffy Shack. That is the name. It's over by Parliament. Perhaps you guys could show him right now. Are you free?
Yes, but we kind of want to stay away from Parliament right now.
Oh.
He sort of like winks at you.
Yep, up to some shady stuff. All right.
No. It's just, we
for
purchased
tourists.
some land down in Windbell, and, we paid for it and everything, but, it was a little back and forth with negotiations.
Parliament's a bunch
Building.
of rat bastards is what we're saying.
Yeah.
I feel you. Down with the government.
Are you a local or?
No, I'm not from here.
Oh,
Where you from?
It's a long, complicated tale, perhaps for another time. But let's say
Okay.
from far away.
Are you from Centralia, though?
Yes.
The land the continent that we're on?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Hang on. I know the answer to this.
Absolutely.
It's in a previous
Paelias, you arrive around this time, followed fairly quickly by Twizzard.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna watch for a bit because, I'm still looking like a school kid.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. You go over to some of the more the smaller, cheaper magical toys and start looking at those. They don't recognize you. Although actually, Wimblecat sort of does a double take for a brief moment, looks at you, and then continues the conversation.
Well, Wimblecat, while I'm here, I'm going to have to buy some more gem-encrusted chalk for teleportation circles, since I keep using mine.
Why, Agnes, look at you! Your skills have been improving. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you.
After getting caught in the astral plane a couple of times, and ending up somewhere else in Centralia, it's nice to be able to get back to where you were with a teleportation circle.
Once you go teleportation circle, you do not go back.
No, and once you go to Elysium, you don't want to go anywhere else.
Oh, you are well traveled.
Oh, yes. I'll be retiring in Elysium. I already have a couple of penguin friends there.
Indeed. Well, sorry, what was your name again, sir? He turns to Brock.
Oh, I am Brock Amazing Paw.
Amazing Paw, right,
Yes.
right. I'm gonna go help this young customer over here while you guys feel free to chat. He goes over to Paelias and he's like, "Are you in disguise from your own friends?" He whispers to Paelias.
Wow. How did you see through that?
Hear you. No.
Oh, I have many ways of seeing through simple illusions, such as that hat affords you, my friend.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that this guy was on the up and up, meeting my friends and all.
Oh, I've seen him around. He's been in a couple times. I'd say, I think the first time I saw him was at least a couple months ago, so I don't know if he's a Wesleyville regular, but I've seen him around.
What do you know about him?
Well, not that much, to be honest. He calls himself Amazing Paw, but to be fair, I don't know if he's been amazing or has paused. But from as far as I can tell with my all-seeing eye, he is what he appears to be.
Well, that's good news. All right, I'm gonna get some info from them and see if I can rustle some stuff out. Is that cool with you?
Well, that's fine with me. I'm gonna go manage the inventory. You give me a call if you need anything.
Thanks, Will.
Okay, he sort of shuffles off.
Oh, wait, but Wimblecat, hello.
Oh, Agnes, dear, what is it?
Yes, I have a present for you, and I would like to get some chalk.
Of course.
So, I produced to him a black dragon scale. As promised.
Oh, Agnes, this is a very fine gift. Brock, you notice what she hands over.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Are you sure you can part with this?
Well, considering I know where I can get more, and the teleportation circle to get there.
Oh my, Agnes. You're being careful though, right?
Yes, but I got an extra one specifically for you because I know the dangers you were putting yourself in by keeping an eye out for me here in Wesleyville.
Well, I am certainly grateful. Would you allow me to at least give you the chalk on the house in repayment?
Yeah, if you're if you think that would be
well, it's the least
suitable?
I could do.
Yeah.
Least I could do.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
And he sort of takes it lovingly, and he goes to prepare a little parcel of your chalk and stuff. You guys are left to talk amongst yourselves if you want.
I'd like to approach the group.
Sure. You approach in the guise of a young schoolboy.
Yeah. Hi, y'all. I am part of the school nearby, and we're collecting for robes. We're trying to, get everybody robed and make sure that anybody who needs it gets some.
You talk just like the guy that I know.
All right, first, wait, hold on. First roll of the night, we're gonna give insight checks for everyone. So, Mike, if you find the place in D&D Beyond, it'll say insight. It'll probably be on the first page in that long. Just go ahead and click. It probably says plus something next to that.
Where would it be?
In the
Insight?
center column of skills, One of them is insight.
They're alphabetical, I believe.
Yeah, they're alphabetical, and then yours has a +6 to the right of it, which you'll
Oh
see.
wow.
Damn!
Yeah, well, I got 26, so try beating me.
What am I rolling?
You would roll deception if you want to try to trick them.
Wait.
I'm not in this room, right?
No, you're not.
Okay.
No, you are. You came in late. You're there.
No, he's not there yet.
Twizzard,
Oh,
Twizzard's there.
No, I didn't think so.
Well, he just arrived.
I don't see me. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're right here.
Oh, I thought that was. All right, I was looking.
Yeah, I didn't realize you got there either.
I pushed your minifigure in at some point, but whatever.
But
You can
he's
say you were.
invisible.
You can
All
say
I
you
gotta-
were
I
right.
gotta-
Yeah, that's true.
that's
You are
right,
invisible.
so we don't know.
Yeah, that's a fair point actually. Ooh, let me. Well, are you
Unless
just
it's taking more than an hour.
coming in now?
I don't know. I came in when Wimblecat was talking to the kid.
You came in when Wimblecat was talking to the kid.
That's
All
my
right.
vote.
Give me
Wait, am I the kid?
give me a second insight check then, Twizzard.
Second insight. Okay.
One for the kid, one for something else.
17.
Was that your first or second?
I haven't rolled anything yet. That's my first.
All right, roll your second.
Oh, inside? Passive
Insight.
inside?
7 for the second.
Yeah, 7 for the second.
All right, yeah, you just see Wimblecat pass by. You're very distracted by the young kid who is about to approach your group.
Okay.
And who was just talking to Wimblecat for that matter. Paelias, what was your deception check?
7.
7. Ooh. Yeah, Twizzard, you're pretty sure that that's Paelias wearing the hat.
Mhm.
All right.
Agnes, you're pretty sure as well. Actually, you're definitely sure. Finric, how about you?
Oh, I haven't rolled yet.
And Mike, same. Actually, Mike, you would be at disadvantage. So what that means, haha, you can either right-click it, and there'll be a way to roll at disadvantage, or you can just roll it twice and take the lower of the two numbers.
You can right click it?
Oh yeah.
I don't even know what I'm looking at here. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
That's cool.
We're throwing you into the deep end in many ways. So, do you know? So, did you find the word insight somewhere on that sheet?
I'm on my sheet?
You're on your D&D Beyond sheet. Ideally,
Skip it.
Can I share my screen real quick?
Yeah, share the screen.
yeah, go for it. I think I might have to allow that.
You disabled it.
Technically, I just never enabled it. Okay, now it's enabled.
Yeah.
There.
Don't
there.
wash.
Oh, here we go.
You can do it with advantage. Nice.
So in that center column there, where it says it starts with acrobatics, animal handling, blah 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 blah. There you go.
Inside. +6.
Right click.
Right click.
Yeah,
Yeah, then you can say disadvantage, and then click roll.
roll.
Yeah,
Nice.
it'll play a sweet animation.
So is this the disadvantage, or is that? Oh, you rolled a 14 and a 9.
He
No.
rolled a 14 and a 3, and it's +6. So the 3 gets the +6. So your total is a 9.
Oh, cool.
So basically, at any time, if I ask for a roll,
Mhm.
or
I'll
if
click
I ask
on
for
one of these things and
if I ask for a check, it'll probably be in that center column. If I ask for a save, it'll be one of those 6 things to the left in that other box. And then if I ever ask for initiative, you just click on the one that's in the initiative to the right of that big column.
Over here.
A little bit.
A little bit up.
Oh.
Yep.
There you go.
All right, cool.
And then to explain the advantage and disadvantage.
Yeah.
So most rolls are just sort of straight rolls. You roll one die for one save or one check. But there's also what's known as advantage. Like if you've snuck up on someone and surprised them, you have advantage, and you basically roll twice and take the higher of the two rolls. Consequently, there's disadvantage. Like let's say you're somewhere dark and you can't see, or you're in fog and can't see, or in this case, I don't know what this case is, but
This case is you would have no reason to suspect this kid.
Gotcha.
These other guys know Paelias, they know his tricks, they know his voice, and so they would have a straight roll, but
So
you
it
would be
like,
at disadvantage.
you're not who you say you are.
Because you have no idea who he is in real. Yeah, exactly.
So disadvantage in this case would be roll twice and then take the lower of the two values.
Exactly. Yep.
But then I add the +6.
Regardless, yeah.
Yeah, and that clicking on it that way will do that for you, and you can actually see where it added that in on the right.
Okay.
Yeah, D&D Beyond helps a lot.
Mm-hmm. Can I give him like a coin just to contribute to the robe fund?
In fact, you do not notice anything out of place.
What a nice kid.
you could absolutely do that if you'd like to.
I'd love to.
Knowing I'm going to play along and be like, oh, which house are you a part of?
Nice. The Black Robe house.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
And what is the name of your Sjogren?
Sam.
He's new.
Sam.
You don't know him.
If there was any
This all
doubt,
checks out to
Finric-
me.
Yeah, he's actually new. He actually started recently. Yeah. He's pretty cool.
yeah, Brock's like, yeah, seems legit. Sam, that's a magical name.
Yeah.
I also rolled a 26, so
Amazing.
I'm just watching what's unfolding.
Well, your contributions are much appreciated. So, thank you so much. And
Amazing.
Can I sneak up behind this kid?
You sure can.
All right. Since I think this might be Paelias, and I'm really not that concerned if it isn't. So I sneak up behind him and I just go.
Oh, wow. Oh my goodness.
that's
You
Now
might
it's
wanna
never happened to me before.
now it's Paelias' turn to give an insight check.
I can't believe that could have been. Let's see. Oh, 18.
Yeah, you realize it's Twizzard.
Yeah. Is there any way that I can expose him?
What would you like to do?
I would like to. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
That doesn't sound good.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
I would like to.
Uh-huh.
Oh man. Oh man.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
Well, I gotta find it first, but yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be awesome. Whatever it is.
I see the gears turning in this kid's head, so I find a nice spot to lay down.
Yeah. How about if I paralyze him, can that make him visible?
What do you need to do you need line of sight to paralyze him?
Hold person needs. Yeah, I need to see him. Yeah. Shoot.
That's not gonna work.
All right. How about a command?
Do you need line of sight
Speak
for that?
One word to a creature, and I say.
Is it a creature you can see, or just a creature?
Frickin' see. Yeah.
This is the benefit of being invisible.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man. Invisible is pretty damn good.
Sorry, I
All
stepped
right.
away for a
How
moment.
about a shocking grasp? If he's behind me and I could hear him, I can probably grasp him, right?
All right.
We're gonna
Give
burn
me-
down this store.
Give me a dexterity check to see if you can get a hold of him before because he's gonna blow the raspberry and then move away. So you'll have a moment. Give me a dexterity
Like
check,
a classic raspberry move.
and let's
Bring
just
the
do it.
dexterity.
Yeah, Twizzard, you can give me acrobatics to try to dodge it.
Oh, I have a +0, no sweat.
Well, I have a +0 too, but I got an 18. What?
Oh, 13.
What is
Yeah.
it? 13? All right, so Paelias. I'm sorry, a small school child whips around, grabs the thin air, and what is it? A shocking grasp?
Shocking grasp. It's a cantrip. Lightning springs from my hand to deliver a shock to the creature I try to touch.
All right. Roll that damage.
Oh. Get up, kid! I'm trying to shop.
Shocking grasp, +6 damage. Oh, sorry, that's the hit. I don't need that one to hit, right?
No, you're good.
It was a 23 anyway, so that would have hit. Pretty good.
That would have got me.
All right, you got 7 damage.
All right, so Brock, from your perspective, you have just given a couple coppers, or whatever money you gave. You gave some money to this.
Not much.
Let me add it to my inventory.
Say two copper. How much from Agnes?
Sure.
I didn't give any. I was just playing along and asking him what school he was from.
All right, so
I'll get that later.
you've given 2 coppers to this kid, who then farts very loudly, whips around, grabs seemingly thin air, and shocks the heck out of it.
I think he's trying to light his fart on fire.
That is what Brock has just seen.
What happens if we give you a silver?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's see.
That was
Let's
good.
try it.
Is this what they're teaching you at the House of Eva?
I'll take my hat off by now.
You must really want those robes.
All right, so in front of you, Brock, you see. Now you see a. Are you all? You're all elf, right?
You're high elf.
Yeah, you're high elf. So you see the school.
Sorry,
high school.
Elf, I think something else.
It grows about a foot because that's how much disguised self can shrink you. But it's now a fully armored and shielded high elf. Twizzard is still invisible, I think, even though he's taken surprisingly large amount of damage, 7 plus whatever the guard did to you.
All right, I come out too. I go, ta-da! But I don't know how to reveal myself.
You just have to turn the off.
Okay.
Yeah, you just dropped the.
All right. What's up? It was me.
Are you okay, Twizzard?
Yeah, a guard hit me with his pole, but I snuck out of that room.
Well, I'm glad you were able to get out, both Twizzard and Paelias.
Yeah.
Sorry I couldn't take you with me, but I had to take Finric. He didn't have Misty Step.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry, Twizzard. I thought that might have been some, evil being, blowing raspberries behind me.
That's fine. I'm glad it turned out to be you, because I was just doing that to random kids on my way here.
Ditto.
So you're not collecting for robes?
Vinny.
What was that?
So you're not collecting for robes?
Yeah, Paelias, maybe you should give those copper back.
I think the kid had the copper. Paelias is here now.
Where did that kid go?
What was given is given.
No, fair is fair.
No, it's not fair at all. He
Paelias might need
deceived
a new
you.
robe too.
Well, maybe we can make it up to you and buy you a drink.
I like this plan.
Paelias can pay.
I look at Finric. Finric, is there a skeleton in your bag, or are you just happy to see me?
Well, it's I'm not happy to see you, buddy.
Is there a skeleton in your bag?
I look in my bag.
Yeah, he's in there.
Speaking of which, we should probably take care of the items that we just attained recently. I don't know, melt it down.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you meant the heads.
Oh yes, well the heads, we'll store them, probably at our house in Windbell.
You're more concerned about melting our money than the human heads we have in
Well,
our
let's
bag.
just say that if we're found with it, that could be evidence against us.
True.
The heads will be like, that's kids being kids.
At that point, Wimblecat comes out, hands you a bag, Agnes, and says, "Well, I'm glad you're all back to your normal selves, and Twizzard, you are visible again."
What? You can see me?
Oh, Wimblecat sees everything.
Mr.
Do you not
Bones.
remember that?
Finric finishes extracting Mr. Bones. Brock, there is now a 8 foot, 8.5
9
foot,
foot.
9 foot
tall.
skeleton, wearing a somewhat more shabby than it used to be cape and a scimitar, is now standing resignedly near the rest of these guys.
This is Twizzard.
So we got yeah. You guys haven't introduced yourselves to Brock yet.
Oh, right. Oh, hey. I'm Mr. Twizzard. I'm a wizard. This is my best friend in the whole world, Mr. Bones.
What am I? Chopped liver?
Agnes is cool, too.
You could also describe how you look for the benefit of Brock, who's never seen you before.
He looks like a dwarf version of Mr. T.
I am Mr. T, but I'm a wizard.
I mean,
And a red mohawk.
I have flappy MC Hammer pants on. I don't have a shirt. I have a red mohawk. And I have a staff. But I have a lot of pockets, I guess. Maybe I have 2 big pockets, but you can't tell because my pants are so billowy. Which is cool.
Are you a dancer?
I have been known to break dance for money.
And falling out of hotel windows and rolling across the ground in front of carts.
But
Yeah.
I didn't get money that way, but that's also been known to happen.
Yeah, you have
Agnes
actually.
is a bard, so she plays music, and I don't think we've ever really capitalized on that the two of them together.
Oh, well, yes, we have. You were there at Lady Norfolk Leywin's party.
Oh, does that count?
Well,
I think he means
notoriety.
for breakdancing. I don't know
Yeah.
if she's.
Oh, well.
We did it once at that. Where were we? And then we made some weird, strange, like human ladder.
Didn't you make Bones play the xylophone on his chest?
Mm-hmm.
That was that in Yars? That was in
How
Swabian.
delightful.
Might have been. It was a good time.
Finric, would you like to describe yourself?
Yeah, so I'm Finric, and I
Hi,
am
Finric.
here.
Sorry, it sounds like an AA meeting.
What?
It sounded like an AA meeting. Hi, Finric.
Hello.
As I drink.
So yeah, so I'm a halfling monk. Despite my appearance on the board there, I'm wearing blue. It's
Yeah, that's true.
it's sort of a blue garb. It's so kind of oddly belted, and what else to say? And I've got a bag with me, and the bag's not all that big, but I do seem to you that I took a 9-foot skeleton out of it.
Would you like me
It's like
to?
the artist.
Would you like me to change the minifigure to a blue?
I mean, I am a monk of the Cobalt Soul, so
Yeah,
might
why
not
don't
be
we do that?
appropriate.
Wait, Finnick is blue as well? Blue skinned?
No, not blue skin. Just his robes are blue.
Oh, I gotcha.
I went shopping in Toulouse.
Got yourself some nice new robe.
Got myself some blue garbs.
That's
You
right.
look good.
So is Mr. Bones? Is he like a compatriot? What's his deal?
What is his deal? Great
Group
question.
mascot.
Just
So
a companion.
we ended up killing an ogre mage known as an Oni, and the previous Mr. Bones was destroyed in a fire that killed the ogre mage.
Very tragic.
So basically, he exchanged one skeletal body for a much larger skeletal body, and so this is Oni,
Is it-
Mr. Oni Bony.
It's a skeleton we keep animated.
Yeah, it's a dead skeleton that's just animated.
He helps out, does lots of things, stays on watch. He's very lovable. Mr. Bones, love this new man.
He's good with kids.
he likes
Yes.
milk.
He's not very good with hitting with his scimitar, though.
Oh my god. One time he got a critical hit. I was so proud of him. He did like 7 damage or something. It was amazing.
And he drinks milk.
Highlight of his career.
You give him milk in the mop.
He has an
Triple
ability now. If you pour milk on him, he gets 1d4 armor. I think that was it.
I think it's 1d4 bonus
It's
hit
no laughing
points.
matter.
Or temporary hit
Bonus
points.
Okay.
Yeah, technically they're temporary hit points.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, if you guys wanted to go to a nearby bar, you would know, like if you want to stay in Magic Town, you would know that there is, there's the Budding Tree Inn, Budding Tree Tea which was over by the fountain. There's also Island's Island Eatery, with some seafood there. They have a lot of seafood.
What was the special drink there?
Oh, if we're looking for a nice place for lunch, I know an excellent spot.
No, we're not going all the way to the Black Bowl. It's too far away.
It's right around the corner.
No, it's not. It's on the other side of town. We're not going to the Black Bowl.
It's definitely like a 20-minute walk.
We can
You've got
catch a
that
cab,
teleportation circle stuff, Agnes, so we can.
Now,
There's also Womel's, which is an inn with the anyway. So there's some options. There's also the Flower Power Bakery. But anyway.
what one? Oh, Flower Power is right next to Stuffy's, isn't it? Or it's right near Stuffy's?
No, Flower Power is in Magic Town. Stuffy's is over by Parliament.
For what it's worth, I'm okay totally with Stuffy's being the overarching arc of my character throughout the entire journey and finally achieving it at the very end.
The Stuffy Shack is really cute. I haven't been there, but I've seen these Stuffies that you can get, and they are absolutely adorable. And in fact, I think Mr. Twizzard needs to replace his because it died in battle for us. Sacrificed itself
for the good of the group. The greater good.
So basically, it's a stuffed animal that will come to life and behave like the creature that it is the stuffed animal for. So what did you have? You had like a little monkey?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it basically was a distraction. Got torn apart, but it did its job.
That makes me sad.
Kept it in my pants pocket.
Paelias, you have one. Why don't you take yours out?
Stuffy?
Yeah.
It's probably in the bag of holding. I don't think I carry it with me.
All the things that you carry with you, and you don't have the stuffed animal. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Paelias just dumps half the stuff.
I gotta have room for my bagpipes and my other stuff.
Oh my god. All right, so you guys going to an inn? Are you going to the tea place? Are you going to a restaurant? What are you doing?
I would vote for an inn.
Dealer's choice.
Yeah, let's go to a place that has a nice special drink.
Well, I already suggested one, but no one wants to go, so I don't care where we go.
That special drink makes you feel like you got hit in the stomach.
Toughen you
up. So you got Womel's. I don't know if you guys know what that one is.
I don't know about Womel's, but the island one sounded familiar.
Yeah, Island's Island
Is that
Eatery.
the one where the monks saw the amulets on the guys?
Maybe. Yeah, no, actually, I think that was Womel's. That was a long time ago. You have a good memory. So basically,
is that the levitation drink?
That's the levitation drink. Yeah, Womel's is the levitation.
Okay.
I am always impressed by Agnes's notes.
Me too.
I'm not really looking at them right now. I'm trying to find them.
So Womel's is the levitation drink, and then Island's Island Eatery is the Island's Eyes, which casts minor illusion.
Oh, that's when I saw the deer.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
You remember?
We've been there too.
You remember things that happened in this game better than I remember things that happened in my actual life.
Yes. I have one serving of WYSIWYG.
All right.
What you see, what you get.
You go into the levitation one?
Sure.
Good.
All right. So you guys. Well, it's always nice to see you folks, and let me know if I can be of any help later on, of course.
Did you want to melt your gold? Or your metals?
Oh, our metals.
I think that's not in character, but yeah.
Need like a quick forge and smelting tools.
I mean, eventually we should find. We wouldn't do it ourselves, right? We'd find.
Cat, do you happen to have any ability to melt down some metal?
I'll be right back.
From bar form to maybe smaller bar form, or just a different form?
Agnes, I am not a metalsmith, Agnes. I could perhaps try to transmute your metal into something else.
so that it doesn't look like. Speaking of transmute, I have a transmuted box here. And
Transmuted
I asked
box.
Finric, can you take out the transmuted box that we just picked up?
Let me see. Yeah, hold out. No, this is Fallarth.
That's
Oh,
Fallarth's head.
Uh,
This man should look familiar to you. He went to school here.
oh yeah, hey, this guy. And let's see. I got here this box.
And that's the box that you guys just got out of the chest.
Place.
Yeah.
I mean, certainly whatever is inside it is magical. Have you opened it yet?
Well, no, because it's transmuted. We're
Oh, no. So that was the aura inside, but you can open it. I mean, assuming you
it's just a box with something transmuted inside.
correct.
Not that the box is transmuted to look like a box, and it's actually something else.
Correct. There's something inside it.
Oh, okay. So yeah, and you don't see any traps on this Wimblecat?
He sort of like inspects it. No, I do not. But all the same, if one of you wanted to open it, I would not object.
Okay, well, I
Let's
mean, sure, we can open it.
All right, Agnes cracks it open,
Oh,
and you see inside a ring.
Dibs.
No, hold on. It's transmuted, so this is probably not that ring, at least.
Well,
It's
that was the aura of the magic.
Oh, it was
It
just
is a ring. It is a ring. If I misled you in my description of it originally.
Yes, you did. You said it was a transmuted box.
I think I said the aura was transmutation.
Well, I wrote it down as a transmuted box.
Fair enough.
All right.
This
Box?
ring kind of looks like a. It's got a thicker band of a silvery metal with a bit of a gold border, and it has on its as its sort of centerpiece. It spreads out into it what looks like a shield, and there are some lighter green gemstones, very small, maybe like a millimeter or so across, sort of in a shape of a little spread cross on the center of the shield.
I have a feeling that this is probably something that would do Twizzard some good.
Well, we could try it, see what happens. I put it on.
You get the feeling that you would need to attune to it.
Go, gadget copter.
All right, well,
All right.
we're probably going to have to rest for an hour somewhere. Maybe when we go get something to eat, you can attune to it there.
Oh, we could try it. All right.
I mean, keep it on, but maybe turn it around so it's not visible as to what the emblem is on it.
All right, spin it around.
All right. You guys bid Wimblecat farewell. Agnes, you have another thing of chalk, and you head out with Brock to find Wommel's Inn. Is that what we're doing?
Sure.
Womels?
Wommels.
Wommel's.
Wommels.
You know, Wommel's.
Wommels.
You know, Wommel's.
Wait, the Wommels like by the Parkway or the Wommels downtown?
You know, the one run by Non-Dear Wommel. The WYSIWYG is 3 silver, and yeah, it makes you levitate for 1d8 minutes.
Are we in Magic Town?
You are in
We
Magic
are?
Town. There's nothing more
was
magical
looking
than
at
Magic Town.
That's not its real name. It's just the nickname that non-magical people give it.
That's true. It's a fair point.
Who runs
It's,
Magic
it's
Town?
really like the magic quarters, or like
Yeah, what is its real name?
there's different areas.
Its
in
real
Wesleyville.
name is Three Corners.
Three
I'd
corners.
love a Master Blaster equivalent.
Ooh.
All right, you guys
I'm also loving the battle cam. This is terrific.
Thank you. All right, you guys head over to Wommel's, and yeah, what do you're greeted by a server, and yeah, it's what time is it? You guys headed over in the morning, so it's still pretty early. It's probably a little before lunch at this point.
All right, well, we probably had a whole bunch of fruit for breakfast, so we're probably hungry.
That's true. That's exactly what you had for breakfast. Oh, that's hilarious.
Agnes is definitely interested in something a little sturdier than just watermelon and whatever fruits are native to Tulu. Didn't they have some kind of like berry or pear type thing?
I mean, they have all sorts of tropical fruits.
All right, so I'm going to order probably. What's the weather like? Is it warm or cool? I mean, it's after the harvest season, right? Or the end of the
it's
harvest?
definitely. I mean, you're further north, so it is a bright sunny day, but there's a chill in the air for sure.
Maybe I'll
I'd
have
say it's
some
probably like
mulled,
40 or so.
mulled cider, please.
Very good. And for the rest of you,
I'll take a glass of milk and a beer.
all right.
And one of those levitating drinks.
Ah, the WYSIWYG. You've been here before then.
Yeah, I want a WYSIWYG.
All right. Anyone else?
I'll go WYSIWYG.
3 WYSIWYGs. He turns toward
Brock.
Brock. And you, sir?
I'll have some stew.
When in Wesleyville, I'll have a WYSIWYG and a mead if possible.
All right. Very good. Very good.
And then for food, could I have a baked potato, a soft-boiled egg, and 3 pounds of ham?
That sounds fantastic. Make that 2 of those.
3, please. 4.
Or
Oh, your
Actually,
ham.
hold the egg.
All right.
I'll stick with the stew.
All right. 1 stew and 3 baked
15 pounds
potatoes.
of ham.
And 15.
I think 20. Oh, 1, 2.
Very, very good. Yes, thank you. I'll be back. Goes off, a little perplexed. You hear him like, as he opens the door to the kitchen, he's like, "How much ham do we have?" And the door shuts behind him.
Slaughter another pig.
3.
As you guys look around the inn, there's a few people here and there. You see some of the signature red and black robes. There's a table of red, a table of black, and another black just sort of sitting by themselves, sort of enjoying lunches. And some of them have scrolls out. They're maybe like studying something, but they're talking amongst themselves.
To that.
Yeah, so you would know this. So Brock would know, having been in Wesleyville for a few months, that Magic Town, there's 2 main towers. There's House Rudlin and House Evath. House Rudlin, it's the opposite of what you would think. So if you think red for Rudlin, it's actually House Rudlin has the black robes, and House Evath has the burgundy robes.
Like how the Bloods are blue and the Crips are red.
There you
Right.
go. There you go. That's
No,
exactly
think
what I was.
so.
I don't know.
And then crypts are yellow.
What?
What?
Blood
doesn't
That's
is
MS-13.
blue if
No.
you're in
No?
the States. When
All
it's
right.
the opposite, it's blue.
Red and blue. Sorry.
Regardless, these are 2
I
sort
don't
of
even know if that's true.
friendly. Well, the outward appearance is friendly rivalry between these 2 wizarding houses. Wizards, of course, derive their magic from book learning and long study.
Nerds.
Yeah, just like Twizzard somehow.
Nerd.
And so this area of town, you see these sort of students all over the place. So it's like a college town or a graduate school college town type of thing.
Nice.
Eventually, your drinks are brought out. The food arrives shortly afterwards. And just to refresh our memory, the WYSIWYG, yeah, if you do choose to drink it, It will make you levitate for 1d8 minutes. Or you could pour it off into one of your, assuming you have some containers to keep it, or you could ask for a to-go container if you need it. But between the food and the drinks, I guess, Agnes, did you get a drink too?
Yeah, I got mulled cider.
Okay, but not the...
Not the
Not the
WYSIWYG. I already have a serving of it.
Understood.
I'll use it when I need it.
So those of you got the drink, it'd be 3 silver, and then the meal is probably 1. So say 4 silver from everyone who got the drink, and Agnes, you're just a silver and a copper, say.
I forgot we had to pay.
Right?
This is a great time to teach Mike about the inventory. So if you click on the inventory tab, you'll see a special little section, I believe to the top right, where the coins are tabulated. But actually, we'll talk about that later. We should figure out how much money you would have.
How much is that? 4 silver?
We'll figure that out later.
We're 4.
All right.
4 silver.
So far we've all debated about where to eat, and now we're splitting the check. This is just like life.
Mhm.
Now you get it, baby. Improvisational storytelling where you're just living your normal life.
This is like when I played the Grand Theft Auto 4, when you had to like go around and like get a cell phone plan and like hang out with people and like
Wow.
internet date. I'm like, what is this? Sorry, that's
amazing.
inside. That's not.
No, it sounds...
At least you're getting attuned to a corpse slayer if you want to. in this
That's
one.
true.
Oh yeah. So, what brought you to Wimblecats?
Should I tell my story? I guess.
Yeah,
Like the whole
no,
story.
a good time.
Nope.
We're sitting here
Got
enjoying
nothing
a
else to
meal, got drinks, we got time. He's
Yeah.
attuning.
Oh, am I doing that? I also ordered
You-
the
you-
tuna fish sandwich.
You put it on. Assuming, do you have a spot? Do you have a? Or you? What are you attuned to already?
The dragon necklace, and do I have to tune to the Savior's bell?
Yes.
You
Okay,
also
so
have to
then
attune to your
those
setting
three.
stone.
Oh no, and your sending stone.
Oh no! Can I unattune something?
Mm-hmm.
Your
Yeah.
setting stone.
No, then I'll be really lost. I would unattune the dragon necklace.
Oh, then you can't use the dragon necklace.
Last time I used it, I turned into a big dragon. We got a lot of.
Wait, hold on. The dragon necklace
that's
doesn't
called a
require.
dragon necklace.
Dragon
The
necklace
amulet
doesn't.
does not require attunement.
Amulet doesn't
amulet?
require attunement. What does require attunement, though,
The scrying, the
the
water
not
glow,
the non-scrying.
which
Oh, was that on your ship?
yeah, that's on our ship.
Interesting.
But would we have taken that in the bag of holding, knowing that we weren't staying on the ship?
Probably. But it's still taken in a tune spot then. So you
So what
have
are you attuned to?
you have bell, sending stone, and the non-scrying sphere that's in the bag of holding.
Is that the amulet of proof against detection? Is that the
Yes.
non-strength spell?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I have that too.
So if you wanted to attune to this ring, you'd have to unattune from something else.
Well, I'm not attuned to this scrying stone thing.
Well,
No,
then
you-
we can
you-
try you.
You would have to be.
Oh,
I'm not.
Oh, we all had to.
I'm
Oh.
not. Lily is, but I'm not.
Okay, I would unattune to that.
Then
Okay.
people can scry you.
Then they'll be sorry.
Yeah, they might not like what they
Might
see.
scry on me in the bathtub.
I'm sticking in the invisible. I don't want to be scryed on.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, Brock, you are with these folks who you've met and had these interactions with. You can feel free to tell whatever story you'd like.
So, I'm sorry, I wrote it down. I have to read part of it. And Shawn gave me a better.
Not a problem.
So I come from the northern tributaries, which is oh, you wrote that. What am I saying? I've done some work for some bad folks, like the Claws of the Dragon, right? Is that Shawn, is that right? Okay.
That is right. Sure.
You might want to
Well, not,
think about
not,
what you want to tell us.
yeah, good point.
Like,
yeah.
I
You're a
don't think I
bad
know who
guy
the
or a
Charles
good
Garden
guy?
is.
That's
You
the
guys know who
thing.
they are?
Yes, I didn't tell you that part. Forget that.
Alliterate.
I cast a rewind spell. Can I do that? I come from the northern tributaries, and then after some many bad choices, I've wound up in where am I? Halfway to where? I can't read this. I'm too drunk.
He's too far into his mead.
Found out halfway to what's Jacan?
Oh, Jakar.
Jakun?
Jakun, technically.
Yes.
You know her?
And I was with a group of druids in the forest around there. Perhaps you've heard of Finistel?
Finistal.
Really?
Oh, we know Finistal.
She's no druid.
You're with Finistal?
All right, tell me
Yes.
this. Do you know who Finistal works for?
Well,
Who
where she is
does
now?
Finistal work for?
You're on your own, Brock. You can say what you want.
Wait, how long ago? How long ago were you with Finistal?
That's a good point. This was some time ago.
Yeah, this would have
Like-
been.
I spent like about a year or so ago. Well, I don't know. What
Yeah,
time.
probably almost a year since you've last seen
Before we
her.
met her?
So before we met Finistal, probably.
Oh, man.
So you knew Finistal before we met Finistal.
Finistel was a druid.
And she was a druid.
Was a druid?
That's weird.
Is a druid? I
Was
don't-
a druid.
She wasn't a druid
No,
last
she's
we
a
saw her.
warlock now.
Yeah.
She sold herself.
Yeah.
She's not a druid? What's
no,
hers?
not anymore.
This news is upsetting to me.
Are you a druid?
Yes.
Oh, so was she part of the same druid community?
Yes, it was part of a community I found in the forest.
Good place to find a community.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know Zora?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Zora.
That's April's character.
Oh, right. Oh my
dude.
goodness.
Wait, April played?
Wow. Oh, wow. Like the first.
Vinny
Only-
would be
episodes, yeah.
Only
great
Wizard
right
and
now.
I know Zora.
You're doing great, Mike. You're doing great.
You've already
Alright.
caught him in the lie.
Just keep going. BS the rest of you have to. You're good.
Anyway, I left them after a while and kind of wandered the earth. Or the land, not the earth. Well,
Centralia, yeah.
What's the earth?
yes.
What's the Earth? Yeah. What is Earth?
Yeah.
That's funny. Would we call dirt the earth if we weren't on Earth? Would we? It's interesting.
No.
Anyway,
I wandered the lands, traversed the lands. Where else was I? I crossed the Everska Mountains. The Everska Mountains?
Veskar, yeah.
I'm sorry, I've never been good.
That's all right. You haven't heard Shawn actually say it, so we
True.
don't know how it's spelled. We only hear how it's said.
it's all language, dialects.
I was
Oh.
gonna say, yeah.
It's all fluid.
Yes.
The,
I
Now-
crossed through the
Creole.
mountains after
Is-
Minium. I really don't know.
Are you still wearing your hood?
I've taken the hood. Yeah, actually, I'm still wearing my hood.
You're still wearing your hood. So, like, because we're closer, can we see?
Ah.
Like,
Give me
can
an
Agnes do a perception check to see if she can tell?
Give me an investigation check for this.
Investigation. Okay, well, you should probably do investigation. You're better at that.
All right, I look under the table real quick.
Oh.
Go for it.
That's
I-
private, sir.
17.
I dropped my wallet.
17. You could tell that this is probably a dragonborn that you're talking to. Yeah.
Okay. And not that I have any problems with dragonborns, because we've already dealt with dragonborns at the fight club down in Windbell.
Hmm.
The monk
There's
and the dragonborn. Yeah.
You're not supposed to talk about that.
Oh, I mean, we're not in Windbell, so it's not a big
Different zip
deal.
code.
First
Yeah.
rule of Dragonborn.
I mean, how do you get money if you don't talk about it?
Everyone does. That's the problem. So what are you doing nowadays?
Now I'm just taking some time to find myself.
So you've turned away from the bad path or the poor decisions that you were making, and now you want to head on to the right path?
I'm just trying to find out who I am and where my place is in this world.
Well, let me tell you about the beams of the moon. I'm not going to go there.
So,
Wizardology? No.
so you seem like pretty big and like pretty strong. Like, how do you fight? Do you think, like, scale 1 to 10?
How do what?
How do you fight?
Give him a punch there.
How well do you fight?
Why don't we just bring them down to the fight club here, over by the fountain?
I asked if we wanted to go to the Black Bull for lunch.
Why don't you extract extracts there, Finner?
Have we eaten our ham yet?
Well, I guess we can do that.
The food has come. You're eating during this conversation.
Okay.
And we wouldn't be able to do the fight club up here until like later on in the evening, right? Isn't that like a nighttime
dull?
thing? No, this one I don't know what day it is. Well, yes, it is dark right now.
No, actually, right now it's DePaul.
Oh, DePaul.
Yeah.
So the reason I ask is so we're also a sort of a traveling group of adventurers. We call ourselves the Atam, and you know our you've only been in town for a few months, so I don't know, you may not have heard of us, but you know, we're kind of known around here a little bit, and a lot bit in Windbell, just down south a little bit, and you know, so we haven't been back in Wesleyville for very long, and we're just kind of regrouping and planning our next move. And you know, if that sounds appealing, like adventure, you know, putting down bad people and stuff, but you have to know how to fight a little bit. Otherwise, you know, just dead weight.
I can fight.
Okay.
Finner,
I mean, I can't really fight, but I'm a support character, so.
Can I ask a question? How did
No,
you get? No, you're right. I'll just go. That would be amazing if I just said, "Well, thanks. I'll see you."
Don't forget to pay your bill.
End of story.
I thought you were buying my drink.
All right, so yeah,
I
go
thought the
ahead.
child with the robes was buying my drink.
I come prepared.
Yes. What's your question?
I wanted to know about that dragon scale you've got.
Oh, yeah. So these guys have not actually experienced this, but
Heard of it.
Yes, you've heard of it because I've told you about it. But so there's another group that I have met in Wesleyville, and I was trying to head to Lucknow, where the Great Library is. Still haven't gotten there.
It's on our list.
Should be trying for 2 years, 3 years,
No,
however
we
long
haven't.
it's been going.
And
Wait, I thought you went on your own to like go up there. Like that's why you separated from us.
yes,
You make
and
it.
I was on my way, and then I got transported to a desert town, Dessin, which is nowhere near Lucknow.
I
So
know
basically,
Your overdue fines are just
we
growing.
were with this other group. We were trying to head to Lucknow to the Great Library, and as we were passing through the bogs, we stumbled upon an old, ancient, decrepit keep, castle, something. It was really run down. It was hard to tell what it was in its former days. And when we were in there, we happened to find not only some ancient, like, drawings and carvings, but we found a silvery pool and some black dragon scales. And so we took some of the black dragon scales because, hey, why not? And we entered into the silvery pool just to find out that it was a portal to the astral plane. And then me and one of the other characters ended up going into yet another portal, which transported us completely to another land or another plane. And in order to get back to this plane, we had to find yet another portal, and where we came out was nowhere where we started. So there goes Lucknow and the Great Library. And that's how I got a dragon scale.
All right.
Just adventuring and doing a little exploring.
Cool.
Well, Agnes, I know you didn't get to where you wanted to go, but at least you got a souvenir.
Yes.
Which you just gave away.
Well, so while I was traveling, I asked Wimblecat to keep an eye on the things happening in Wesleyville, and I can tell you there are some shenanigans occurring here. And I don't know if you've noticed anything, especially with the big wedding between the Duke and Shogren Moondrop. Have you heard anything about those going-ons?
Yeah, Brock, you would know. Brock would know that there was some stuff went down between the Badgers and the Rat Kings, because he also.
I know
keeps
some
his-
stuff went down between the Badgers and the Rat Kings.
Oh yeah, that was partially our fault.
You also know that there was a large to-do about the wedding of the Duke.
I was planning to crash it because I enjoy cake.
Yeah,
should-
the Shogun
Well,
Falcon
as
Moondrop.
Dragonborn, you might be very welcome.
Solid.
But no one would know that.
But me.
Well,
Well, yeah. So there happens to be two dukes. One that I found in the astral plane, and one that was engaged to Shogun Moondrop. So, shenanigans.
Hmm.
But there's still cake, right?
Yeah.
But there's two dukes, so I am considering the duke that I found in the astral plane to be the actual duke, and so the other duke is an imposter.
I hit my sending stone button. I say, wait, how much do we tell this guy about the Duke being a dragon? Because
I'm not,
he himself is a dragon-looking fellow.
which is why I just said he probably would have been welcomed at the wedding. But beyond that, I'm not saying anything else.
Okay.
you didn't hear that.
Same.
Yes.
I didn't hear that, right? Okay.
You didn't hear that.
Your
Yeah,
character,
sending
your
stone
character
is,
didn't. Yeah.
Sorry, we've got a bizarro system that we've got these stones in our pockets that we can like mentally reach out to the other members of people who also have stones in their pockets and say things.
Young DM Shawn made a grave mistake and has been paying for it for years.
Fantastic.
We would just be saying these things over the airways anyway.
But we wouldn't.
Hey, what was the mistake?
Giving
Giving
us
us-
Is there a way
stones.
to do that?
Because
Oh,
it,
you
like,
gotta have a sending stones.
well, among other
You know
things,
that,
it lets
right?
us like split up the party without much of the consequences of it, other than that we've split the party and it's a ton of shit to keep track of. But we can just like go off in our own direction and still like be talking.
Nice.
It's a cell phone of sorts.
I was going to
Exactly.
say it's the Wesleyville cell phone plan.
It is. It is.
Just doesn't require you to touch anything.
Well, so I guess I have a question for the other folks here because I mentioned we're just back into the city and regrouping. What are we doing? Are we hanging
All
around
right.
trying to sort out the Duke? Are we heading to the library? Are we doing something else?
Still far.
Finric, as soon as you actually hold on, Finistel and Finric, you guys have high passive perceptions, right?
No, I think he means Agnes.
Oh, I mean Agnes. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
And actually, Brock, what is your passive perception? It would be on the lower left of that first page sheet.
Right underneath your saving throws.
12.
12. Classic.
Mine's 18.
Mine's 19.
Whoo! You notice a black-robed student poke his head in the inn, start to turn around to leave, then do a double take, and you see his eyes lock onto Twizzard's hair, and then he leaves the inn.
Oh,
I'm going after him.
being spotted.
Okay. All right, so Agnes gets up from the table, and you follow him out the door?
Oh yeah.
All right. He is making his way in a beeline for the towers.
Are we gonna dine and dash? Let's do it.
Oh boy.
All right. I am going to tail him.
Okay.
I'm not going to confront him just yet. I want to see. No, wait. What color robes is he wearing?
Black.
He's wearing black, so he's House Rudlin.
He's House Rudlin. That's the problem.
Yep.
'Cause that's Moondrop.
That's Moondrops.
Okay. No. Okay. So. Oh.
And the Duke is the Crips. Or what the other one?
Well, the Duke is engaged. I don't think they're married yet, right?
No, they got married.
Oh, they got married.
we
Oh,
They got
really?
married.
Oh,
You missed
I
the
it.
wedding.
How dare he
Oh.
not invite us after he sent us on that
we're gonna
trip
break up
to
the whole-
find Skulldrake?
After he sent us on that trip to die.
Okay, so that means I do need to confront this.
Yeah, he's
All
sort
right.
of
How far
zigzagging his way
ahead is
through.
he?
About 20 paces.
I guess I also would have clocked that, so I probably would have watched Agnes leave and then thought to myself for a couple seconds I should probably chase after her, and then I did that.
Okay. So yeah,
Standing Stone, Agnes and Finric and say, hey, did you guys leave money for the bill?
We've been, yeah, I threw down 3 silver. We've been spotted.
Yeah, no, I paid for it when they brought me my drink.
Oh, okay. Okay, just checking.
I mean,
I
I'm
should've
assuming
left a
that
tip. If
we
you
ate
can
most
cover
of
me
our
on that,
food.
that'd be great.
Yeah, maybe you want to get your butt out here. We've got a situation.
Yeah, so he's sort of zigzagging through people. You're zigzagging through people, and Finric, you're another set of paces behind. Unless you're trying to catch up, in which case.
We'll follow along.
I think I'll try to catch up.
All right. You use your. Are you? How obvious you're like? Are you like running up a wall and across the roof, or are you just like?
I feel like,
you're just being
correct me
quick?
if I'm wrong. If I'm a halfling monk, my walking speed itself is very fast.
It's very
so
fast.
I could still
You get something if
just
you
look
want.
like a halfling monk, but just be walking very quickly.
Okay. Yep. You quickly close the gap to Agnes. He's still heading toward the. You probably have. I don't know. Probably another 5 minutes until he gets to the tower. But
Okay.
you pull even with Agnes.
All right, Finric.
And it's it's the middle of the day, right? There's people everywhere. It's a huge city.
Yeah, he's got to be going to tell them that he's found Twizzard.
Agreed.
Twizzard sticks out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, you should have thought about that. So
Maybe put a hat of disguise on him or something. It's
Which is
fine.
what we were going to do, because didn't I say go to Wimblecats and we'll put a disguise on you? But
We thought about it.
we didn't actually do it.
We didn't do the disguise there. Does he have disguises? You just meant because Paelias is there.
Yeah, my hat.
Sending Stone Paelias, give the hat of disguise to Twizzard, have him go into the bathroom and come out as someone else.
Okay. Twizzard, so Agnes just sent Stone to me. I don't know why I shouldn't just tell you, but I'm gonna give you my hat. You're gonna go to the bathroom and you're gonna be somebody else. Cool?
Okay, I'm still at the inn trying to feed Mr. Bones his milk. I didn't realize you guys had left. 'Cause
No,
my
Paelias
perception
did.
was so low.
You're all you guys are all still at the
Right across from you.
Oh,
Dude,
so I
3
turn around.
pounds of
And
hand
it's
is
right
a lot.
there. Why didn't you just tell me?
Wait for the doggy bag before.
I don't know, man. I don't know. So here you go. Here's the hat. You go be somebody else. You know how it works, right?
All right. I guess so. All right.
You gotta think about somebody else. So when you're like going in the bathroom, maybe like picture somebody who's like walking out the door or something. So that way you have somebody in your head that you're gonna be like being, because that's who you're gonna be.
Oh boy. Okay. All right.
All right, Twizzard, you head to the what constitutes the restroom at Wummel's. You go in, you put the hat on, and you see images flying through your vision. What do you pick?
Lady Norfolk, Virginia.
Perfect.
Classic.
Oh my god.
So in this what's the word? Nondescript.
All right, you come back to the table as Lady Norfolk Lewin.
Who's this lady?
Out of character. This is an NPC that they met and have had various adventures and misadventures with. But she lives in Wesleyville, so it is a somewhat plausible disguise.
It's kind of a big deal. Like being in an inn, like people would say hey to her, right?
Yeah, a noble woman at Wummel's. It is what it is. We'll see what happens. Meanwhile, are you guys closing the distance? Are you staying back?
I think we're gonna have to confront before they get to the tower.
All right, give me a stealth check to see how well you blend in as you close this distance. Actually, never mind. They have a 4, so I'm pretty sure you're fine.
Yeah, because I'm +4, so I would at least get a 5.
All right.
All right, so you guys can close the distance. He's getting closer to the tower. What's the move? What's the plan?
Is there any spot, like, are there a lot of people around? Is there anything?
What are you looking for?
I guess I'm looking for, like, I don't have a way to, like, entrance him or anything like that, so we kind of just have to beat the shit out of him. So
I could try to polymorph him into something that we could grab and take with us. Like, I don't know, like what would not scurry away too quickly? A slug?
Yeah.
No one would want to step on a slug. It might change him into a slug. I don't want to pick up a snail.
No one
I could
would
pick
want
him
to
up.
step on a slug.
A snail.
Slugs are much more gross than snails.
I know, but
true.
I gotta pick this thing up.
That's
I gotta pick him up.
Yeah, snails have shells. Slugs have no shells.
I think Chris
Slugs
is
are
agreeing
like
with
a
you.
snail without a shell.
I think Chris
Yeah.
is agreeing that a shell is a good choice.
Right.
All right, so you're polymorph. What's your wisdom save?
My wisdom save. Oh gosh, where is my even polymorph? What is it? A level 6?
It's 4 for
5?
me. It's probably 4 for you
4?
too. Right there.
Polymorph. 16.
You got a 15.
Oh yeah.
All right. So you guys sort of like you close the gap, moving past people. You've got the spell prepared. You're ready. You get close enough. He's like, and he turns and boom, he's a snail. And you're so quick, you catch him in your hand. There you go. You're now holding a snail, which was once a person.
I guess we
Yep.
head back to the inn.
Yeah, I think we might have to rent a room.
Yeah.
All right, you're heading back to Wummel's.
Sending stone. Hey guys, we're coming back. We're bringing snails.
All right.
That sounds lovely.
We can't eat him though. Then I'll just turn back into a student.
Well, what if he doesn't tell us what we want to know?
That would be an awkward
We have to
fight.
make sure that he
Then I'll
doesn't
eat him.
tell
Into
anyone else
into the
what he
pot.
knows.
Come to the cook.
So I guess we tell him, hey guys, so we polymorphed, Agnes did, the guy that spotted us into a snail, and we have him right here, and we should get a room and beat the shit out of him or interrogate
Can I
him.
just mind warp him?
What?
Erase his memory from the last 24 hours?
Can any of us do that?
That would work. Is that
Smack
not?
him around a bit. I don't think any of us can do that.
No, maybe not.
Oh, I've got a forgetful Johnny.
Oh,
How much time is that?
You feed that to a snail?
I think it's a 1d4 hours, I think.
so it'd be multiple hours.
That would do
Yeah.
it.
Good.
So
So then, I mean, okay.
He
So
would
I
just
put that
know
in
that
sleep.
you were at that one place. We don't have to do anything. We could just leave.
What do you want? Do you want to find out who he's reporting to, or it's kind of
It's obvious
you
that
don't,
he's.
you don't need the exact person. You just
Right.
know. Okay.
It's probably
He's a
to the
black
children.
robe guy.
So here's the problem, Brock. We don't want certain people knowing that we're back in Wesleyville because we happen to know that there are two dukes, and those people who are the imposters and married to the imposter don't want anyone else to know that they're imposters.
Does what was the person the Duke married? What was their name?
Moondrop.
Does Moondrop, is she in on this?
Oh yes,
Probably.
definitely.
Okay. That's fine. Then let's yeah, let's proceed.
Exactly. So then
You could also command it to forget, if that helps.
That wouldn't work that way. But yeah, the forgetful Johnny, which is what you got from the ringing bell, actually.
no.
Good thing you had it.
I knew
can
it would
create
be
or destroy water. So there.
I could make him my friend. Could draw in person.
I have a book we could hit it over the head with.
That always works.
All good options. All good options.
Take an Andre the Giant page.
Well, Agnes, I think it's maybe up to you if you want to use your forgetful Johnny or not.
So I have 2 servings in a flask of forgetful Johnny. I just have to look up on my card all of the intricacies of the forgetful Johnny. Like, can we force feed this student?
You just pour it in a bowl. Put the snail in the bowl.
Just don't put salt in it. It will shrivel.
Oh.
All right, so it just says forgetful amnesia. I didn't put the roll, but I think it was 1d4.
I think
Hours.
that's right. Yeah.
You got the details about the forgetful Johnny.
I know that's pretty perfect. Isn't it?
Ironic.
I've been looking it up too. So
Don't you think?
I mean,
apparently
most
never
of
wrote
these
it down.
are 1d something, and either because I know that the sun's glory was 1d4 hours, so I think
Yeah.
it was about the same.
they were pretty much the same. So that would mean that you would have to make him drink it. If you want to guarantee it's going to work, you should make him drink it within the hour, basically.
Yeah. Oh, while he's a slug,
While he's a slug, interesting.
or while he's a snail.
You'll have
more or
to
less,
you'll have
it's
to
the
you'll have
same.
to make the snail drink it.
Does he have to make
Snails?
the same amount?
Do snails drink? Is that how that works? I guess they must.
Everything drinks, man.
I guess so. Doesn't just
a
absorb
mouth-
water through its foot.
I mean, I was gonna say it's got mucosa, right? So like we.
Well, now I have to look
we
it
could
up and
put
then
it
be put on
in,
some list.
Like, who's saying
We just put it in a
anything
bowl
wrong?
of that stuff, and it should absorb it, right?
That's true. Yeah, I wouldn't have a chance but to absorb some of it.
Drink its way out.
So
That's
would I
a-
even have to use a full serving?
Yeah, you could probably use a smaller serving on a snail's metabolism. I'm not an expert in snail physiology, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot for a snail.
Well, and then would I still have to roll a 1d4?
No, I'm gonna say if you put him in like a cap full of that thing, just because I love everything about this, that's gonna totally work.
All right. We're getting a snail completely drunk on Forgetful Johnny.
For what it's
Amazing.
worth, the snail will also
I'm gonna
enjoy
put
bathing.
that I now have 1.5 servings.
Yeah,
All right,
he's not
perfect.
just spaghetti, he's also drunk.
Yeah, he's a drunk, forgetful snail. Where are you doing this, and how are you doing this, and when are you doing this?
Well, I figured that we should probably get a room.
All right, so you're gonna get a room at Wumbles.
I probably prefer to get it at the Duchess, but we're at Wumble, so we'll stay
Well,
at Wumbles.
Well, let me ask you this: Where are you gonna leave him? Because the polymorph will wear off after an hour,
Right, and
or
it would probably be
sooner
better.
sooner if you lose concentration, right, on purpose, right?
Right. I could always leave him in some dark alley,
What would
and
you
he
like to
wakes
do?
up drunk and forgetful, and he doesn't remember why he's in an alley.
I mean, it sounds pretty good. It is still
I mean-
afternoon.
We know the perfect alley, though,
We're
don't we?
drinking.
Is that? It's nearby, actually. It was in Magic Town, I think, right?
Oh, yes, it was, because we wanted to start a war.
Yeah. Classic.
We're usually do-gooders. We don't always like want to.
We just want to bring down corrupt people.
So this is body number 2 you guys are dumping into that alley.
This one's coming back, though.
All right, you guys head over to
What am I getting
the
myself into?
you guys head over to Body Dump Alley and put a cap full of forgetful Johnny, and then drop a snail in it,
All right.
and then head for the Duchess.
Should we wait and see if the snail looks confused for a minute?
Give me an investigation, or insight, your choice, or nature check for that matter.
Oh, nature check.
Sarah, investigation. Let's do that. 15.
Nature plus nature.
Hey, if I were to run an investigation, would that be advantage or just straight roll?
Just a straight roll.
Though, shouldn't you have
Yeah,
a pretty
plus
high
chicken
nature if you're druid?
Plus 2.
Depends.
Sight
Medicine?
and stealth. It's very sneaky.
I rolled a 17.
Ooh.
Oh, that's really good.
All right.
that's good.
As Brock and Finric both sort of bend
He
down and
seems
investigate.
drunk.
Yeah, he definitely seems confused and drunk for a
That
snail.
snail trail is definitely wiggly.
Yeah, it's a wiggly snail trail. You
And
pick
it's
it up,
glowing.
and his instead of retracting immediately, the foot is still like flailing. The two little antennae. Yeah, it's clearly a drunk snail. Where would you like to get a room? Because it's probably by this point, it's not like late afternoon, but what would you like to do?
Well, we should probably try to find a slightly, I guess the hat of disguise for
Yeah, Agnes.
Well, Norfolk,
Agnes, you do a double take as you come back and you see Lady Norfolk sitting at the table with you until you realize it must be Twizzard.
because I told him to.
Hello.
That's who you chose.
Hello there.
Well, you better hope Heather's not around.
Decided to come have lunch at the inn.
Have some ham.
That wizard.
Lady Leowyn, we're going to head over to the Duchess. I think you'll be more comfortable there.
Oh, I love it there. Yes.
All right, you guys head over to the Duchess as the afternoon goes on, and I think that's where we're going to end things for tonight. Mike, amazing. I hope you had fun. I hope you all had fun. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for playing, and let's see you next time on BND Live.